So now here we're gonna lay the foundation for restating our observations using the standard terminology. Okay. So the length of an arrow which represents a number will be termed its absolute value. Okay. So we remember that when we drew an arrow representing the number, let's say -7, it would start at 0, it would go in the direction of -7, and it would have its head located at -7. And we could count the spaces it took, and it had spaces of 7. So we can say now, since the length of the arrow was 7, the absolute value of -7 is 7. Okay? The absolute value of a number is always positive, okay? Because it represents the length of the length of the arrow representing that number. Except for 0, the absolute value of 0 is always 0. So the length of a negative number, the absolute value of a negative number will be positive, the absolute value of a positive number will be positive, and the absolute value of 0 will be 0. Okay? Okay. So now, what about the direction of the arrows? Because we saw that we restated our observations about adding positive and negative numbers in terms of the lengths of the arrows, which we now know is the absolute value, and the direction of the arrow representing the sum. Well, the direction of the arrow representing a number will determine its sign. A number will be positive if its arrow representation points to the right. It will be negative if its arrow representation points to the left. And the number 0 is understood to be without sign. That is, it is neither positive nor negative. Okay? So now with this terminology behind us, we're going to make a few more observations, and then we're going to look at some more examples. Okay?